my first guitar. Playing guitar kind of feels weird at first because it feels like a whole another extension off of your body. I kept practicing and tried to kind of make it feel second nature to me because I just really wanted to play music. I started playing guitar when I was 13. You first pick up a guitar and it feels like all of a sudden you're like got this new attachment onto your body, you know, and it's really awkward. And it's supposed to be like having a third arm or something.
When Johnny was old enough to talk and sing, which was between 2 and 3, he sang Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, and he had all the moves down.
His voice was like a young Michael Jackson, real high, real soulful that way. When we put the band together, it was about 2 weeks before our first performance, his voice changed. It just changed, and it turned into this raspy voice.
Here I come, I'm coming for a taste of your love. Here I come, baby, because I like what you're doing for me. Little by little, bit by bit, I'm falling in love all over again. Here I come, I'm back for a taste of your love. Here I come, baby, just like I did before. And I'm coming back, honey, 'cause it's a time I'm sure. It takes two to make it, and I know you can take it. Yeah, baby, yeah. Here I come, I'm back for a taste of your love. Here I come, baby, I'm back for a taste of your love. That's right, baby.
On your mark. Go!
My parents have always kind of raised us to be respectful of other people, I think. That's kind of the thing. My mom is one of the most fun-loving people I know. My dad's name is John. He was my first tour manager and helped me get started. Stephanie was, she's kind of the most mellow out of all of us, I think. The least high-strung. She's really athletic and loves sports, and she's got a motorcycle. Heidi is a very talented actress, and she brings out the craziness in everybody. She's like the most hilarious person I know, I think.
Johnny's sister made a girl. I'm really excited to go rock climbing. I'm a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous.
Hi.
Jessica, she's 14, and she acts like she's 25. She's really talented musician, and she's starting to scare me. She's getting really good on guitar.
Everybody say yeah. Everybody say yeah. Now listen, I said what you did, and just come down on me. Yeah, you got the lock, baby. Honey, I got the key. Little by little, bit by bit, I'm falling in love all over. Ah, yeah. Here I come. I'm back for a taste of your love. Here I come, baby. I'm back for a taste of your love. You know
getting to open up for like people like B.B. King and Aerosmith and Kebmo and all these people. It's like Buddy Guy. It's flattering, really, to be able to share the same stage as them.
Well, rumor has it that this means the hometown of Mr. Jonny Lang. Is that true?
Steven asked me to get up and play with him. It's like my favorite Aerosmith song, too, is Last Child. It was one of those, I wish I could play forever kind of deals, but you want to be respectful of everybody else and kind of look at everybody after you've gone through a couple times through the solo and say, okay, am I done now? And they just kept saying, go, go, go. So it was really cool.
I think he's exciting. Jonny Lang, that guy that plays like he's 40 and sings like he's 50 and passes himself off as a 16-year-old.
Well, the kind of kid that Jonny Lang is way different from the kind of kid I was.
No, it's funny because when I heard his album, I didn't once think, not bad for a 16-year-old.
But Jonny Lang is, he's focused. He's got a gift.
Other players, young guys, and they're really young in their teens and stuff, and you go, oh, they're good. It looks like they got a future if they keep this up, or they, not bad for a 17-year-old, that kind of thing. And that never crosses my mind when I'm listening to him play.
Where I learned was playing with musicians who have been around a long time and kick my butt, and basically, and yeah. That's how you get better, because you never stop learning,
So we're gonna ask young Jonny Lang to come back and join me.
Went on tour with B.B. King and got to sit in with him one night. I came down and there's a chair set up right next to B.B. and sat down. And we played 3 or 4 songs or something. I could have died after that and my life would have been complete.
For the Jonny Lang Band, everybody, welcome to Disney MGM. Happy to see you all here tonight. So all our box got a pants on the bed that you choose. I've been shining so long that I finally found a home in the blues. Yeah, your trouble swimming, it don't never come back. But it carries me through all the mountain lakes and pain. I've been standing here wanting never make it home in my shoes.
I started playing barefoot the day I found out Luther Allison, who was a great guitar player and one of my biggest inspirations. And he had brain cancer, actually. I was kind of bummed out that day and went out on stage with like this tank top and these leather pants, these crazy leather pants, and just barefoot. And I played one of the best shows I think I've ever played that night. After that, I don't know, it just feels so much more natural for me to play in bare feet.
in a rare. Maybe you might succeed, you might fail. People cheating themselves when they know how to wow. Giving themselves a life I don't know. Standing there wondering if I ever make it home in my shoes. I stop and look around and know I got a harm in life. Standing out suffering and you ain't got nothing to do. Take a look around and you just might find a harm in the blue.
To the Orpheum Theater in Boston, Mass. We're opening up for Bluestroke. Wicked.
Wicked Town.
Wicked
Boston.
Town.
Wicked.
I just saw
Wicked
this
cool.
girl walking down the street. She was just wicked blonde. This is our bus driver, Scooter.
Good bunch of guys.
This is the typical bachelor freezer. Here's the bathroom. Thank goodness it's not smell-o-vision. Police! Open up! Bust the door open. That was a dumb idea. The relationship with my band and myself is kind of like a big family. We're all friends. Paul Diethelm is the other guitar player in the band, and he's like the class clown of the band. He's like really funny. Doug plays bass. I call him Einstein. He's like really, really smart. Billy's our drummer. He's kind of had a background more of like a rock and roll kind of drumming background. It's really good to have a really good solid drummer and bass player to, hold down the groove. Bruce is our piano player and organ player. A phenomenal pianist, phenomenal writer. He kind of gets respect from everybody without saying anything, literally. He doesn't talk that much. My band and I went out one day and rode these real stock cars, real racing cars, and it was really cool. You go like 145 miles an hour and you can feel the G-forces.
Johnny is a nutty, loving, young, talented lad. From Fargo. You call it? Go.
You're lucky enough to catch us on our favorite morning ritual, race car driving.
It's a small world after all.
Now I've been to Orlando, to the International Revenue. I ain't got no money, honey. Ain't nothing I can do now, but I play the blues for you. You better believe I will.
Johnny is very honest, compassionate, probably most of all humorous, and mischievous.
Got it?
Being mean.
Hey!
Good.
Focus in on this zit right there. Makeup doesn't cover up everything.
You all. It was nice knowing you.
Chicken in the family.
Right?
Yeah.
It's weird, I guess, you know, you're close to your family when you can just look at one of your sisters and you can both, like, bust out laughing. Jesse, you went.
Johnny and Jesse are very, very close. There's only a couple of years between them.
Oh, they're like little munchkins. They're so funny. How cute! Look, it's a little lizard.
Yeah. Jesse, look. Right
That
here.
is so adorable.
You gotta love somebody else. Good morning, little schoolgirl. Yeah, I go home with you, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
when Johnny was just a tiny boy, just starting to get his feet under him, he always had to climb to the highest point in the room. And he wouldn't quit until he got there. So we'd always find him. I mean, if you're looking for Johnny, you look up.
That's it. Good job.
Just playing pool, when he goes to play pool, he's not just happy with hitting the ball in the corner pocket. He has to make that ball jump over another ball before he hits it in the corner pocket.
He's a perfectionist, and it's very important. It was always very important to him to get that stuff right.
Some kids his age might, if they're doing what he's doing, would get a really big head about this. And he just sees it, I think, I'm not too sure, but I think he sees it as doing what he loves, not getting money and being a rock star. But yeah, he's got a great heart and a good head on his shoulders, and I think people should know that.
What you do to me? Honey, I just can't help myself. Help me.
When I was 4 or 5, my parents got divorced.
When our marriage, we saw that wasn't working out, we had to really just come together for the kids.
It could have been a lot worse than it was.
We've never been any more than a couple miles away from each other, no matter what city we were in.
They're still friends and are comfortable around each other, and they hang out.
That was something that was still a priority, was the family unit.
Yeah, I would say to any kid whose parents are going through divorce, you know. I know this sounds cliche, but because everybody says this, but it's not your fault at all.
Look at the man with a smile on his face. Look like he's always feeling good. Sometimes your mind wanna take his place. Sometimes I think that you would. 'Cause when the sun is going down and there is no place to hide, and even in the brightest light, you might lean toward the darker side.
you need. And after you got what you need, then it turns into a simple case of greed. When they no longer feel the same, and they're lost all sense of pride. Misery loves company. And let me tell you, it's lonely on the darker side.
I think listening to blues at first, I think what got me hooked the most is it seems to be such a raw form of music. It leaves a lot of room to insert your own creativity and stuff. I think before I go out on stage, I just try not to think about the show. I kind of like the element of surprise in going out there. And I don't like psych myself up for the show and sit there and go, all right, count to 10, hold my breath, you know? I don't do that. I don't really get that nervous though. It doesn't seem to matter if it's 5 people or like 20,000 people, because it's the same music no matter how many people you're playing it for.
You're gonna be dancing to the music, baby. Somewhere on the darker side. Somewhere on the darker side.
This is a Celtic kind of design. It's copper. I have a toe ring.
That's
I
cool.
thought it'd be cool to wear a toe ring because I play barefoot. This is a bracelet from my girlfriend. This is from Steven Tyler.
Wow.
He gave me that because I slipped on stage one time and he gave me that and told me I'll never slip again, and I haven't.
I used to hang out down at Jack's pool hall and go down there, don't do nothing at all. If you wanted to play some cards, it was a game of the back. If you wanted a shot at something, you went and talked to Jack. If you had a little money, you was a grade A fool. There was a guy down there used to shoot a little pool. Rack 'em up. Rack 'em up. Rack 'em up. Rack 'em up. Till the day he was dead, that's all he ever said was rack 'em up. He rack 'em up. Rack 'em up. Go, Bruce.
He's a great big brother, actually. I have a lot of friends whose big brothers are, you're littler than me, go away, you know. Johnny, he's never been like that. He's always, you know, I was always the one that, Johnny, can I come with you and your friends? And, well, sure, I guess, because I'd give him puppy dog eyes and he'd, okay.
We kind of like to make fun of Jessica sometimes because, well, now she's getting older and she's, like, starting to, like, get the walk. She, like, struts everywhere.
Huh? Show me this walk you've been talking about.
No, no.
Oh, come on. Johnny, can you do the walk for us?
Oh, her walk?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here's my walk. This is my walk.
Oh, good. Feisty now.
That's not what you were doing on the boardwalk yesterday.
In this video, we're just trying to make the concept, just kind of my story. A guy who's out on the road doing music and never gets a chance to see his other loved ones, so it's called Missing Your Love. My girlfriend Haley is really great. Calling her a girlfriend is kind of shallow because she's so much more than that. Girlfriend sounds like a little fling that you're having. She's like my best friend right now. I can talk to her about anything, and we have so much fun together. And
you lay me down, whisper in my ear, well it may be my name you call me, but it's his name I hear, and you promised me through thick and
Yeah, baby, 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 baby. And I'm missing your love. Yeah, 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 yeah. Even though you're here with me, honey, I'm missing your love. Yes, I am, baby. Don't you know, don't you know, don't you know, baby, baby, baby.
There's so many people my age that I know that, given the opportunity, could take it to the stars.
Hey, Jonny Lang.
There's so many kids that their parents either aren't supportive of them or never give them any free will to, actually explore, because my whole thinking is, find what you're really good at and find what you love to do. Do it your best, and more power to you.
I think it's important to let your children follow their dreams.
Instead of saying like, hey man, you're a really good guitar player and everything, but you're only 13, so like you have to go through high school and college and then you can decide what you want to do. They didn't do that. They saw this beautiful, wonderful talent and, kept his education up with tutors and allowed him to do this.
There was just no holding him back, and we had to just get behind him and support him, and we really believe that with all our children, you have to do that.
John had a dream that was so plain, it was like writing on the wall.
There would be nothing that would, while I'm still alive, that would stop me from making music or at least producing it, or, even listening to it is still making music to me, because, you can still be part of it. You go to a concert and listen, and you're still as much of a part of the music as the guy on stage playing it.
This music just abounds in him. It just, it's got to come out. And we were just trying to help him, give him a direction with it.
If there was, for some odd reason, I woke up one morning and didn't have my arms and I couldn't play guitar, I don't know, I'd learn to play with my feet, I guess. I've seen a guy do that, so I know it's possible.
Tell me everything is alright.
appreciate it. Real applause tonight. You've been a great audience.
Puppy. I gotta get a dog. He's so happy. This would be the most embarrassing segment.
You're singing soprano now when you're singing your music.
Be nice to have a spot.
Lie to me. We're SWH, Sisters with Helmets. No comment, I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry.
Can you shoot one of them?
Okay, go.
Ready, wrestle. Imagine, if you will.
Imagine, if you will.
Zero gravity.
Zero gravity. Underwater solos become ease.
Extended stays on the space shuttle. Stay in your camp.
Hi, Mickey.
Kenny, when you tie that off,
how are you?
That's the best play.
I'm good.
That's the most expensive play.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.